Deep in the heart of the untamed wilderness, a group of unscrupulous men plotted to capture animals illegally and build a private zoo. Armed with tranquilizers and cages, they prowled through the dense forest, their eyes set on innocent wildlife. The first to fall into their clutches was a young deer, who barely managed to escape by dashing through the thick underbrush, her heart pounding in terror. But the poachers were relentless. They moved on, capturing a towering giraffe, a mighty elephant, and even a ferocious lion. The jungle was filled with cries of distress as they rounded up more creatures. An alligator, a monkey, and a rabbit were also taken, all sharing the confines of a cold steel cage. The animals, once free, now found themselves prisoners in a place they did not belong. Upon arriving at the newly constructed zoo, the animals realized their grim fate. They were locked behind bars, confined to enclosures that could never compare to the vast wilderness they called home. But one creature refused to accept this fate, the monkey. Quick-witted and observant, he noticed that the men had left for the night, giving them a fleeting opportunity. The lion roared in frustration, the elephant stomped in anger, and the monkey swung from branch to branch, desperately searching for a way out. Then an idea struck. The mighty elephant charged at the gates with all his strength, and with a thunderous crash the barriers fell. Freedom was within reach. Just as the animals prepared to flee, the hunters returned. Chaos erupted. The animals ran in all directions, but the men had anticipated resistance. A long barrier blocked their way, leaving them with no path to safety. The monkey, still thinking fast, proposed a plan. They would dig a secret tunnel to escape. The animals worked together, paw by paw, hoof by hoof, until finally, the tunnel led them back to their beloved home. Their journey was perilous, but they had learned the power of unity. Though they faced injustice, they emerged stronger and wiser, forever bonded by their shared adventure. Back at the zoo, a different kind of trouble was brewing. The keeper, a mighty gorilla, took pride in maintaining order among the remaining animals. The lion, though now free, had left behind an imprint of dignity, and the penguin seemed content, waddling around in harmony. The monkey, though initially defiant, had grown calmer under the gorilla's watchful eye. But outside the zoo, lurking in the shadows, was the cunning Foxy. Unlike other animals, Foxy was a trickster, always scheming for his own amusement. With a hypnotizing ray gun in hand, he slithered into the zoo under the cover of night. His wicked plan? To alter the very nature of the animals. First, he found the sleeping lion and with a quick zap, transformed him into a penguin. The once mighty king of the jungle now waddled clumsily, utterly bewildered. Amused, Foxy turned his attention to the giraffe, who he decided would make a fine monkey. With another zap, the giraffe suddenly found itself swinging from the trees, mimicking monkey calls. The monkey, however, was too agile. He dodged Foxy's first shot but was eventually caught in the ray's path, morphing into a lion. The gorilla, waking from his rest, was shocked to see the chaos. His once disciplined zoo was now a surreal mix of misplaced creatures, all behaving in ways unnatural to them. Determined to right this wrong, the gorilla set out to find the culprit. With quick thinking and teamwork, he and the unaffected animals cornered Foxy, confiscating his device. With one final zap, he restored every animal to its rightful form. The zoo returned to normal and Foxy, now humbled, scurried away, his tail between his legs. Peace had been restored for now. Far from the zoo, out in the open sea, a large ship sailed against the waves. The journey was smooth until it struck a jagged rock, causing cargo to spill into the ocean. Among the scattered crates, one peculiar box moved as if something was trapped inside. It floated to a distant island, eventually crashing against the shore. Curious, a cow wandering the island approached the mysterious box. It trembled and shook, and with a loud crack, the crate burst open, revealing an enormous chained lion. The cow, initially startled, soon realized the lion was helpless, bound by heavy metal links. With a careful nudge, she helped free the king of the jungle, unaware of the chaos soon to unfold. Meanwhile, back in the jungle, a young lion cub asked his father for permission to explore. Though hesitant, the father lion allowed it, hoping his son would remain near. But trouble was already looming. A gang of wicked foxes and wolves had been watching. They set their sights on the cub, surrounding him with menacing grins. Just as they prepared to strike, a brave cat and pig appeared, charging at the villains with fearless energy. They managed to snatch the cub away, but the gang pursued them relentlessly. In the midst of the chase, the cub learned a valuable lesson. Trust and bravery go hand in hand. His father, sensing danger, arrived just in time to defend his son. With a mighty roar, he sent the foxes scattering. The cub, now safe, looked at his new friends, the cat and the pig, with newfound respect. They had saved him, proving that courage is found in the most unexpected places. On a peaceful farm, a clever calf lived among other animals, all content in their routines. The farm was lively, with a windmill spinning lazily in the breeze. The farmer, proud of his land, had left his prized motorcar under the calf's protection. But trouble was never far away. The mischievous sheep, always seeking fun, hatched a plan. He climbed into the car, revved the engine, and before anyone could stop him, sped away. The calf, panicked, ran after him, but the sheep was too fast. Soon the farm turned into a wild racetrack. The pig, not wanting to be left out, hopped onto the farmer's tractor, while other animals found their own vehicles to join the chase. Chaos ensued as animals swerved and sped through the fields. Meanwhile, a delivery goat, oblivious to the madness, stopped to ask for directions. The calf, desperate to end the madness, came up with a plan. He cleverly positioned himself ahead of the sheep, forcing him to slow down. The farmer, returning at just the right moment, was both impressed and relieved to see his car unharmed. In the end, the farmyard animals learned their lesson. Some things were best left to humans. And so, the farm returned to its usual peace, with only the memory of their wild adventure lingering in the air.